Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. It is another in the car edition of the Daily Crossword Solve, and it is a little bit warm in here, so I've cracked the door, which means we might get some background noise here. I hope it's not too disturbing. But today is Monday, May 4th, 2026, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And today's puzzle is by Kate Schutzengel. We're on a Monday, so we'll expect an early week. Hopefully fairly straightforward theme with some hopefully not too complicated fill. It might be Star Wars related or might not. We'll find out. And let's get right into today's puzzle for Monday, May 4th. The blank is clear. Maybe the root or something. Mamma Mia group as ABBA. Spaces as between teeth. Maybe gaps. Author Joyce Carol blank, not sure. Devices for keyless entry, probably fobs. Amo, amas, amat, conjugations of the word to love in Latin. Sleepless in Seattle or Legally Blonde informally. I would have wanted rom-coms, but it doesn't look like it. 2017 Pixar film set in Mexico is Coco. Third largest Hawaiian island. The coast is clear, so maybe this is Oahu. Call from an ump, maybe. Out, going blank, going at it is fighting. Joyce Carol Oates, that's right. Part of a minute is a second. Chiding sound could be tisk, and then this could be a chick flick. So that would make this English channel, not a body of water, but the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, and this a request and ask, or to request to ask. Sound effect for a bop on the head could be boink, or maybe boing. Insurance company whose mascot is a duck, not sure. Move like a fairy to flit, possibly. Group of connected PCs is a local area network. Actress Dunham or Waite, both named Lena. Aplenty could be galore. A bag of hotel room freebies, say. Amenities, not sure. Feel a suddenly overwhelming fear is to panic. Serving of pancakes is a stack of pancakes, like some columns and bonds. Ionic bonds, I think, is what we want, and ionic columns. Two different definitions of ionic there. I'll get into that later. Tech giant founded in 1911. Not sure. Tech giant, eh? Sydney, who directed 12 Angry Men and The Wiz. I should know this, but it's not coming to me. Play loudly as from a speaker, maybe to blare or to blast. Could be one or the other. Traditional circular dwelling, maybe a yurt. Methodical way for something to be built. Brick by brick. Oh, IBM, right, of course. And I still don't see this, but I should. Skating or locale is a rink. Voting group is a block. This place is fire. It's lit, maybe. Ancient Peruvian is an Inca. Japanese camera giant as Nikon. Cash drawer, maybe the till. And this looks like click, doesn't it? So these are all ick kind of things here. Slogan, encouraging the use of seatbelts. Click it, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Swiss Peak is an Alp. Plays hooky, skips class, probably. Used as a chair, sat in or sat on. Flapjack franchise, looks like sat on because this will be Flapjack franchises. IHOP, International House of Pancakes. Enormous, maybe huge. Shocks into silence, maybe stuns. The Lion King villain is Scar, and part of a gear wheel is a cog. Click it or ticket, that's right. Yeah. Soft, junior, and senior. Those are years in high school, I guess. Nevada City near Lake Tahoe is Reno. Bit of a staircase is a step. New England stayed with the slogan the way life should be is Maine. Puts a limit on is caps. A reassurance after a loud crash, say I'm okay. Shaggy hairstyle, a mop top. So this looks like amenity kit. And Sydney Lumet, or Lumet maybe, I don't really know. Exam for a future doc, the MCAT, medical college admissions test. Resembling, akin to. Still looks like ick. Simple game requiring steady hands. Spot for 3 men in a nursery rhyme is tub. Oh, pick up sticks, that's right. Wyoming's Grand Teton National Park, I think. When a plane is due for short is the ETA. Hi, you know who this is. It's me. Level-headed could be sane. Route finder could be a GPS. Traditional for many high school seniors could be a prom. Long time in history is an era. Improvises a speech is to ad lib. Best imaginable is ideal. College figure is the dean. Pole on a sailboat is a mast. The culinary personality Lakshmi is Padma Lakshmi, and in addition is also. Network for Succession and The Wire is HBO. Fasten as a ship's rope, I don't know. Goodie on a classic radio is an oldie but a goodie. Slithery fish is an eel. Undomesticated is wild. To belay, maybe? Smoothie superfood is acai. Used to be is was. Scottish Terrier breed Skye. And this is gets the ick. Suddenly feels repulsed by a romantic partner, or hint to the those clues. So not quite under 5 minutes, but not bad considering I did get stuck in a couple of places here. Let's just review the theme. Gets the ick, which I did leave to the very end. Suddenly feels repulsed by a romantic partner. And it is true that all 4 of these theme entries have 2 icks in them. Here, the first one, 17 across, Sleepless in Seattle, or Legally Blonde, informally, both examples of chick flicks, supposedly. At 23 across, a methodical way for something to be built is brick by brick. At 37 across, the slogan encouraging the use of seatbelts is click it or ticket. And finally, at 48 across, a simple game requiring steady hands is pick up sticks. Ick, 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 ick. Other fun clues. I gotta remember what Joyce Carol Oates wrote. Don't remember offhand. Ionic here. So Ionic columns are from a Greek the Greek system of modes, but also a Greek sort of design elements here. Ionic is from Ionia, maybe? I think. Island or a region in Greece. But when we're looking at bonds, chemical bonds, we're looking at bonds involving ions. Although there might be some etymological relation way back when, essentially these mean 2 different things here. What else? It's lit is a fun sort of modern slangy kind of thing. I gotta remember Sidney Lumet. I'm fairly sure this has come up in the grid before, and I really should know this. What else? This is all fine. All fine here too. We have sort of semi-paired clues here. Sophomore, junior, and senior here at 34 across, and then tradition for many high school seniors here. And if you even want to take it a little bit further, then we have the MCAT, wherever that was. Where is it? Here, 47 down for a future doc. So that sort of follows a little bit of a trajectory there. Belay took me a little while, but did get that eventually. What did this end up being? Aflac. Quack, Aflac must be. I've never heard of this. English Channel is a nice little bit of redirection there. We don't want the body of water, but we want the broadcaster, and in particular, English being abbreviated tells us that the answer is going to be abbreviated too. Amenity kit, not really heard of this in that particular phrasing before, but fine, makes fine sense. What else? 3 Men in a Tub is fun. Yeah, everything else is quite straightforward. Pretty good Monday puzzle by Kate Schutzengel, and a fun theme. Gets the ick is a fun phrase. A little bit of slang there, lending itself to those 4 theme entries. So that's today's solve. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And I'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Cheers.